And hello again, everyone. Blake Olson from Echo Park Stadium in Parker, along with producer Jeff Olson. We have just finished the national anthem, and it is conference football time as the CT Cougars kick off conference play this evening here in Parker against the Chaparral Wolverines. A lot to talk about tonight. Before we even start this game, Mark Anthony Thomas, the star linebacker and also the tight end, out for the season. Unfortunately, the senior captain, one of the great players and really just a great young man, he was concussed last week, did not know this, and he will not play the rest of the season. So Dakota Rodriguez, Mark Anthony Thomas, the starting linebackers in that 3-4 defense, two of the leaders on defense out for the season. So on offense, Mark Anthony Thomas basically plays that tight end spot, and Cherokee Trail will start freshman Sam Hart, number 81, a new Cougar on the roster. So Sam Hart will take his spot. And Cherokee Trail will receive the ball here in the first half to kick off the conference season. Coming off a loss against rival Grandview, CT, as the sun goes down, looking to beat this very physical and talented Chaparral Wolverine football team. Matty Bartels and Donovan Swift back to return this kick, and we're off. Conference play underway. Swift to the 19-yard line for Cherokee Trail. So you see Bartels, number 21, and Swift, number 3. Two young players getting their opportunity to start here in the second straight week. The quarterback, Hayden Albaugh, injured his left hand last week, and he will get the start at quarterback. 3 receivers out to his right. Albaugh, screen to Sparrow, downfield. What a run after the catch to the 45-yard line. 25-yard pickup for Malik Sparrow. Nice screen pass from Hayden Albaugh. Grant Cicerone is eligible this week. He is the next quarterback in line and a transfer from Chaparral. So before the game, he saw a lot of his old teammates, and now he is the second quarterback on the roster. Dylan James injured a couple weeks ago. Ethan Lesky still out with a concussion. Lothan was knocked out of the game, broken jaw 2 weeks ago. He was the third-string quarterback. Hayden Albaugh with the start last week and the start tonight. And we have a flag on the play with 10:41 to go here in the opening quarter. And this quarter of football, of course, is brought to you by On Point Urgent Care. 3 locations in the South Metro area. Highlands Ranch, Lone Tree, and in Aurora. False start, Malik Sparrow. Second down now. And 15 after that great play to start conference play. We're at the midway point of the regular season. Echo Park Stadium. Cherokee Trail in the white jerseys, burgundy helmets, blue pants tonight. Sparrow left side. Big run. First down. CT. Sparrow with plenty of room around the left side. Boy, they'll take that all night long. 23-yard pickup. 10:14 left in the first quarter. On Point Urgent Care sponsoring this quarter of CT Cougar football. Sparrow left side. Spins. Out of a tackle. Picks up about 2 yards. Boy, this is great to see. Early on in this game, about 47 degrees, winds from the north as the sun went down. In this Douglas County School facility. Albaugh keeps it and sacked in the backfield for a loss of about 7 yards. Maybe 9. We'll see where they mark it. So third down now and about 14 to go. Aggressive defense from Chaparral coming off the victory against Thunder Ridge last week at Shea Stadium. Albaugh behind his intended receiver. Sean Roberts was out there and incomplete, so that gives Chaparral new life here. After 2 great plays for CT on offense, Malik Sparrow, and now they have to punt it away. Roberts. All right, so the drive stalls, 9:16 to play in the first quarter. You're watching the On Point Urgent Care first quarter of play. Cherokee Trail Cougars football here on the NFHSnetwork.com. CT knows they need to slow down quarterback Connor Ruth and also Peyton Ross. Tizell Lewis is also another skill player that they'll keep an eye on. So the linebackers with starters out, Rodriguez and Thomas. Now Julian Williams is one of the most experienced players back there in the linebacker role. Antonio Collins, number 25. Dean Dyer, 51. Calvin Rodriguez, 87, of course, along with Jandik, Austin Jandik, number 58. But Justin Watson in there, as you see, number 56, along with Nate Mellon. So a lot of guys with little experience at the varsity level starting at defense. But Darius Swanson has plenty of varsity experience, and he makes the tackle on that play. Watson is 56. Mellon is 45. Collins is 25. You see Sconyers down here, number 29, the great cornerback, along with Ruiz on the left side. Here's Ruth. Check that. In shotgun, number 3, Peyton Ross takes it out to the CT 48-yard line. And the first down. So anytime number 3 is back there at quarterback, you have to be aware of that. And the defense will. 7:46 to go in the first quarter. On point, urgent care, Cherokee Trail Cougars football on the NFHS network. Under center now. I formation. Here's the handoff. Up the middle. Huge hole. Swanson was in on the tackle. Up front, Dean Dyer. Jandik. And Calvin Rodriguez. Gonna have to flex their muscle tonight. I formation. Pitch out to the right side. And grabbing on for the tackle is Rodriguez, number 87. He's just such an active player and aggressive defensive football player. Just loves the game, and you can see it every down, every snap. Collins helping Watson with his jersey. It's 2nd down and 6 now. Here's the snap to their speedy quarterback. Knocked out of bounds, Swanson. And it looks like they're going to call holding on the play. Nate Mellon, who we saw in the first week, got a lot of action, number 45. And Justin Watson having to step up here tonight, number 56 at linebacker once again. Gabe Perkins, number 54, one of the offensive linemen. They saw some great things from him on defense last week. So Perkins seeing some time early in this one. The conference opener for the CT Cougars, 6:20 to play in the first quarter. Brought to you by On Point Urgent Care. Peyton Ross in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. Got to wrap up. And they do. He picks up a few yards. Julian Williams comes up holding and limping. Looks like maybe his right knee. But he's going to stay in there. That's a tough kid. All right, big play here. 5:41 left in the first quarter. 3rd and 15. Peyton Ross, the QB. Have to contain him. Here's Ross. He's got time. Here comes the pressure. Floats one up and out of bounds. Great coverage by the CT Cougars. Antonio Collins is there. Good to see Collins. He's kind of undersized at that position. Getting some playing time. 4th down now. Try to get a return out of this, but at the same time, look for the fake on 4th down from the 42-yard line. Have to be careful. 5:18 left in the first quarter. Here's the punt. Roberts back. Lets this one bounce. And Sean Roberts, number 15, looking for another big night. He's had so many big games so far. This quarter of football is brought to you by On Point Urgent Care. Mention this ad. Tell them you saw On Point Urgent Care on CT Football and receive a flu shot for just $10. Albaugh, complete. Roberts, big catch, and a pickup of 8.5 yards. On the first play of their second possession. The first conference game of the season. Echo Park Stadium in Parker. .5:07 to go in the first quarter. Handoff, Sparrow, and Chaparral was all over that one. Trying to keep the chains moving now. And a loss of 3 yards. Third down and 4 for the CT Cougars. 2 receivers out to the right, 2 to the left for Albaugh. Sparrow to his right. Albaugh. Complete. Hit hard. And look where they mark it. First down. Roberts. Great catch. First down. CT Cougars. Well, Roberts knew where he needed to run to get the first down. Good ball from the sophomore quarterback, Albaugh. Hayden Albaugh in the shotgun. Pressured and sacked. The Wolverines brought everyone. And the offensive line did not stand their ground on that one. 3:48 to go in the first quarter here at Echo Park Stadium. Chaparral, the home team, in the white helmets, blue uniforms. Albaugh is the quarterback. Screen pass. Darius Swanson breaks a tackle. Swanson to the 40, 45, 50, 55. Knocked out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Swanson. That is what they've been looking for all season long. Dumping that ball off to Swanson. 30-yard pickup for Swanson. And an injured Cougar on the field. Malik Sparrow back up, thankfully. Walking gingerly. Just so many injuries this season. CT Cougars having a really difficult time keeping any consistency. Last week, 6 starters were out with injuries. 3 of them with season-ending injuries. And a lot of young players having to step up tonight. Albaugh is one of them. The quarterback. Complete to the 30, 28-yard line. Sean Roberts, first down. Nice job by Albaugh and Roberts with Garrett Looney's offense. Pickup of 12 on the play. So keeping Chaparral honest. Donovan Swift split out to the right. Two receivers to the left. Albaugh once again over the middle. Swanson, great concentration, and the first down. And the catch moves the chains again. CT now at the 16-yard line of Chaparral. .233 to go in the first quarter. This is the on-point urgent care first quarter of football. The CT Cougars and the Chaparral Wolverines. Albaugh. Whistle had blown and a false start. Boy, they know this. They cannot afford to hurt themselves on mental mistakes like this. Two false start penalties on the CT Cougars. Swift and Bartels split out to the right. Albaugh. Complete again. Great hands by Roberts. Swanson and Roberts having a night so far. Good ball from Albaugh. Playing hurt. But then again, who isn't at this point? Albaugh fakes it. Play action, pressured. Throws it away, almost picked off. Have to be careful. Chaparral last week with an impressive interception against Thunder Ridge on their home field at Shea Stadium. Kind of turned things a little bit in a 7-0 victory. It did not go for a touchdown, but it prevented Thunder Ridge from finding the end zone. Chaparral's defense held Thunder Ridge 2 times with under 2 minutes to play to win that game. Albaugh pressured and sacked. And there's a flag on the play. It's going to be called holding, I would assume, on the CT Cougars. So this is where they really need to step up. With 1 minute to play in the first quarter, on point urgent care. Our sponsor for the first quarter. Fourth down now. Sean Roberts is going to attempt a 37-yard field goal. And it's way short. Did not get under that one. And unfortunately, the drive stalls for the CT Cougars. 3 huge plays and could not capitalize. Some mental errors. And up to this point, about 3 crucial mental errors slowing down the Cherokee Trail Cougars. 57.4 seconds to go in the first quarter. I formation, handoff up the middle. Trying to establish physical football here. Chaparral late in the first quarter. Dylan Smithwick with the carry. Two backs in the backfield behind their quarterback under center. Here's the handoff. Big hole, running hard is Smithwick again. And he ran over somebody. I'm not sure who it was. It may have been Denzel Williams coming up. But that was a physical run with 14.8 seconds to go in the first quarter, as the time will tick off, and the on-point urgent care Cherokee Trail Cougars football is history. As we get ready for the second quarter of play. Thanks again to On Point Urgent Care for their support of Cherokee Trail football. The second quarter of CT Football Live is brought to you by The Rock Restaurant. Join us at The Rock for food, fun, games, and our pregame show on Tuesday nights at 6:30 on the beautiful patio at The Rock, Smoky Hill, and 470 in Aurora. The Rock Restaurant. Family owned, and you can feel it when you walk into The Rock. Join us on Tuesday nights. Games are live at The Rock on Friday night. If you want to check out the games live and also throughout the week. I formation, left side, Swanson wrapping up. First down. Octavian Heimer came off the field. Good to see him getting some playing time. Really good basketball player for the Cherokee Trail Cougars. First down now. Handoff right side. Wrapping up. Good job by Mellon. Number 45 in on the play. Good look at these defensive players. No quit in these guys. 10:57 to go in the second quarter. Scoreless here at Echo Park Stadium in Parker. Big hit at about the 47-yard line. Austin Jandik. Nice job by Jandik. Dean Dyer, number 51 there. Little chilly, but the wind has died down, and it's actually a beautiful night here in Parker. Handoff up the middle, right side. Good defense. Good defense. Jandik, Sconyers in there. Calvin Rodriguez, Mellon. Dean Dyer helping Rodriguez with the shoulder pad. Antonio Collins, number 25, getting in the mix. Defense trying to come through here on fourth down. They're going to call a timeout. And that gives us a chance to thank the Rock Restaurant in Saddle Rock, 470 in Smoky Hill. Great food, fun, and games, and live CT Cougars action in the restaurant. Also, you can follow CT Football on my Twitter account, Blake Olson 1, at Blake Olson 1. BLAKEOLSON 1. If you go to YouTube and you put in my name, Blake Olson, you'll see all the coverage of CT Cougars football, and you'll see all the games too. Some of them are with graphics, and some of them are without graphics, clean feeds. So you can watch them until the end of time. 4th down. The Cougars force Chaparral to punt it away. And Darius Swanson back to return this punt. And we've seen him already tonight with some big plays. Now CT needs to clean it up, eliminate the mental errors, and try to capitalize with 9:40 to play in the second quarter. The Rock second quarter. We are scoreless. From the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. For the sophomore quarterback, Alba. Officials timeout. Dylan Brooks at that left tackle spot. Handoff. Left side, breaking a tackle. Running hard, my goodness. Love to see that. Caleb Huff, who is quite capable of running hard and getting physical, pick up of 5 yards, breaks a tackle. That's how you do it. Huff with some playing time now. Once again, Dylan James out for the season. Alba tipped up in the air. And that's exactly how Chaparral intercepted a ball last week against the Grizzlies from Thunder Ridge. $8:57 on the clock. It's the second quarter, brought to you by the Rock Restaurant. Conference play. The opener for Chaparral and CT, and this is when it really counts right here. You have to win your conference or finish in the top 16. So conference play is so vital. Alba forced out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And once again, lacking any rhythm right now. So after a nice run by Huff, that forces a 4th down. And Sean Roberts set to punt it away. Need a good snap here. So Roberts can get this off. And he does. Here's a return. Ross, good coverage. Really good coverage by Matty Bartels. Coach Gonzalez giving Bartels a little dap. Good coverage. 8:41 now. Watch physical football coming your way right now. I would imagine they're going to try to run downhill here. And a pickup of 5 yards. So the linebackers and defensive line have their hands full right now. Justin Fuller goes off. Here's a handoff, left side. Good defense by the Cougars. Collins in on it. Rodriguez there. Hector Burchaga. Burchaga is a physical player as well and getting some PT here. Good to see him in there. Number 60 in the shotgun now. Here's the pass and hit hard by Miles Ruiz. First down, Chaparral. Good coverage by Ruiz as Burchaga goes off the field to the sideline. Dean Dyer in there, new nose tackle, using a lot of defensive linemen against this physical football team. Right side. Calvin Rodriguez going for a ride. Wrap it up. Collins there, Mellon. Jandik on the pursuit. You're watching the Rock Restaurant, second quarter, 6:51 to play in the second quarter. Scoreless here at Echo Park Stadium in Parker. Conference football, Class 5A, Colorado. There's the handoff. Darius Swanson is there. Stopping Dylan Smithwick. So many guys getting opportunities. Having to fill the void for some great linebackers. Dakota Rodriguez and Mark Anthony Thomas out for the season. Smithwick, big run, have to wrap up. Collins and Ruiz bring him down. So they knew it was coming. And they're going to have to get low and get really physical here. Stand their ground with 5:52 to play. Chaparral knocking on the door. Good job by the D lineman. Sconyers, Williams in there along with Swanson. And Dean Dyer. Rodriguez, Dyer up front, along with Jandik. Ross at quarterback. Handoff, left side. Finds a hole. Hit hard by Denzel Williams. Tristan Dietz looked like he may have an opportunity to score, but Williams was there. 4:57 to play in the second quarter. Chaparral knocking on the door in the conference opener. It's a handoff. Dietz again. And the defense smothers him. Jandik, Collins. Julian Williams, once again limping. Limping a little. Two-yard line. Second and goal. Pitch out to the right. hit hard. And Chaparral says he broke the plane. We'll see what the officials say. Touchdown, Chaparral. The Wolverines take a 6-0 lead on the CT Cougars. With 3:58 to go on the clock, about a 50-yard drive. And set for the extra point. Extra point is good. You're watching Cherokee Trail Cougars football live on the NFHS Network. This quarter is brought to you by the Rock Restaurant. 470 in Smoky Hill in Aurora. Great patio year-round. Looks to the south. You can see Pikes Peak. You can see the leaves changing. A beautiful view and a beautiful place to have lunch or dinner. And as a matter of fact, they are open for breakfast as well. The Rock Restaurant. 7-0 Chaparral leading the Cougars from Cherokee Trail with 3:58 to go in the half. The Knoxes are here. Big fans of CT football. Bartels to the 31-yard line, tries to make a play. So the Cougars from Cherokee Trail, with 3:52 to go in the first half, will try to come back on Chaparral in the conference opener. Hayden Albaugh, the sophomore quarterback, once again trying to make things happen with Sean Roberts and a holding call against the Wolverines. First down. So they'll march this one off. We've got an alpha here in the stadium. I don't know if that's allowed. Mike Knox loves watching NFHS here in the stands. Good to see Coach Knox. 3:52 to play in the first half. Albaugh. He'll dump this one off to Bartels. First down, Matty Bartels. Boy, at first it looked like the intended receiver. I'm not sure if it was Roberts out there, but Albaugh knew who he was throwing to. Here we go, trying to get in the end zone before the half. Get some points on the board. Swanson, little bubble. Swanson comes back. What an athletic play to the 42-yard line and out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. Nice job by Darius Swanson. Holding on CT. Unfortunately, on that little bubble screen out to Swanson. There have been 5 penalties that have really hurt CT, and they'll try to fix that. The On Point Urgent Care halftime show is coming up. Learn more about On Point Urgent Care. in about 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Albaugh. Back to pass. Stepping up, has some room. He's a hard runner and hit out of bounds. After he gets out of bounds, no call. See Garrett Looney, the offensive coordinator down there, discussing things with Albaugh. Pickup of 10 yards. Albaugh is a really, really tough runner. And you don't want your quarterback taking hits like that and getting in the mix, but if he has to, he'll run for a first down and put you in a good spot. But Albaugh is a tough cookie. Here we go, Albaugh. Pressure, trying to get out of it, rolling right. Lobs this one up and incomplete. Kind of hit a wall here on offense. Something's got to break here. We saw it in the first 2 or 3 plays of the game. Malik Sparrow had room to run, utilized his speed, vision, got outside for some big plays and first downs. CT just wasn't able to take advantage of it in the red zone. Albaugh, 2 receivers to the right, Swanson to the left. This one is picked off, intercepted, and Chaparral is going to take this to the house. Tizell Lewis read that one. And that's going to happen. That's where you get your experience. Telegraphing, and over time, a good defensive back is going to figure out where you're going with the football. So intercepted for a touchdown. Chaparral on the board again. It's 13-0. The Wolverines leading in this 5A conference opener here in the state of Colorado. And the extra point is good. So Albaugh just needs to regroup here. Doing a great job tonight, and that's going to happen. That's where you really figure it out and understand that these defensive backs are just watching your eyes and your body language. And from up here, of course, it's easier to see, but you could see that one coming. But Hayden Albaugh has done a great job up until this point, throwing some really good balls. He's been pressured. The offensive line trying to do what they can to protect him. He's playing hurt and, doing a nice job. They just need to regroup, get some points on the board before this first half ends. They'll be fine. Got to block someone here and get a return if you have an opportunity. And get some rhythm going on offense. .321 to play in the first half. No Poocher, they don't want to return. And they need to hurry up, get after it here. Well, the pole vaulter, Drew Forbes, with the coverage on that kick. Trying to break the school record in pole vaulting. He'll have an opportunity to do that this spring. And he's quite capable. Albaugh steps up, spins, hit hard. So Chaparral bringing it. Need to give QB a little more time. 3 minutes to play in the first half. This is the Rock Restaurant, second quarter. 470 in Smoky Hill. Two receivers to the right, Swanson to the left. Handoff. Huff running hard. Trying to get upfield to the 33-yard line, I believe. Caleb Huff runs hard. And a physical player as time ticks down to 2:26 and a timeout. Trailing by 2 touchdowns. You're watching CT Cougars football live on the NFHSnetwork.com. Coverage of CT football also on my Twitter account, @BlakeOlson1. On YouTube, Blake Olson. This is the Rock Restaurant, second quarter. 470 in Smoky Hill. The Rock Restaurant, food, games, and fun. CT football live every game night, Friday nights from here on out. We're halfway through the season. And hoping to earn a spot in the playoffs as well. 2:26 to play in the first half. Hayden Albaugh at quarterback. This one's tipped up and almost intercepted. Good news for the Cougars, it is not, but they'll have to punt it away. Sean Roberts will try to get a good punt off here. There's a good look at Roberts. Hoping this snap is a good one, so he can get this punt off. So CT calls a timeout just before the punt. Sam Hart, number 81 there, is a freshman. His first varsity start tonight. Promising future. You can see how tall and physical he is for a 9th grader. And he's only going to gain more weight and more muscle over the next 3 years. All right, and call a false start. Some motion. .221 left on the clock. First half. Roberts set the punt. And not a good snap at all. Down at about the 47-yard line. So defense really with their work cut out for them here with 2:12 to play. Dean Dyer, big number 51. Gonna have to plug these holes. Kobe Thompson in there. Number 91 at one of the ends. We saw a nice move by Ross. Tackle by Collins, or Sconyers, check that. Wrapped up by Sconyers. So Calvin Rodriguez is not in there. From what I could tell, Octavian Heimer is in there. Kobe Thompson. And there it is. Julian Williams, good tackle on the play for the Cougars. Boy, a strong start by Cherokee Trail has just fizzled. Got to come back with that fire and tenacity in the second half. 1:38 to play. They've got to keep these guys off the scoreboard. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Shotgun for Ross. Check that, it's Ruth. And they're going to call interference on this play on Miles Ruiz, I believe. And that is unfortunate if that is the case. So it is indeed pass interference on Ruiz. Looked like good coverage from here, but they called on Ruiz. 1:20 to play in the first half. CT Cougars trying to keep Chaparral out of the end zone and off the scoreboard. Ruth is the quarterback now, and he launches one to the end zone. And great coverage by Swanson. Darius Swanson is there to break it up. He's had a good game tonight. Swanson with 1:14 to go in the Rock Restaurant second quarter. CT trailing. Here's a handoff up the middle. Half the tackle, wrap up. Huge gain. Swanson with the tackle. Dylan Smithwick. First down. And that's something that CT worked on extensively this week. Just have to improve on fundamentals, especially tackling. Here's the run up the middle. And Mellon is there for the tackle. With 38 seconds to go in the first half. CT trying to keep the Wolverines out of the end zone. And a botched handoff. And you can't do that in high school football, but a touchdown. But there is a flag. There should be. Can't hurdle in high school football, but I don't see the flag. I do not see the flag. As far as I know, you can't hurdle. We saw this earlier in the season. And rather than watch this extra point, I'm going to take a look at Coach Johnson here. And I'll tell you if it went through the uprights, which it did. I guess I don't know the rules. I don't know. But that's what I thought. But we'll see. 21-0. As you take a look at Coach Johnson, obviously very, very discouraging. So Chaparral into the end zone again. And I'm sure Coach Johnson wants to just blow up at the officials right now, but he's going to hold his tongue with 22 seconds left in the first half. And I'm sure he already addressed it with them right after the play. But that's unfortunate. 18.8 seconds to go in the first half. So the touchdown stands. All ball. Pitch out to the right. Huff, right side. And we haven't seen Malik Sparrow in, 4 possessions maybe? So another starter now. And, wow, that's unfortunate. So CT starts out strong, and then just gradually things start to fall apart. Let's take a look at the coaching staff for the Cougars. I'm going to go get a rule book. It's halftime. Thanks again to The Rock for sponsoring the second quarter, 21-0. Chaparral leading your CT Cougars. Cherokee Trail Football live on the NFHS network. Stay tuned for the On Point Urgent Care halftime show, and we'll be back with second half action coming up in about 15 minutes. Set to kick off the second half. The first conference game for the CT Cougars against the Chaparral Wolverines. And here's a return and a fumble. Donovan Swift was there. I don't know if he came up with it. And the Wolverines recover. Swift was there. Boy, they needed a break like that. 21-0. Welcome to the third quarter of Cherokee Trail Cougars football live on the NFHS network. This quarter of football is brought to you by Heads Up Salon and Spa, northeast section of the Southlands. Here's a run on the very first play of the second half, and back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a pickup of a half a yard. So CT comes out strong in this game, and then the offense kind of fizzled. They had two really nice drives. They had a missed field goal, and the two other drives, they could not find in the end zone, get any points on the scoreboard. Chaparral took advantage of it. Some mental errors. They really hurt the Cougars. And Chaparral running downhill. So a good piece of defense there by CT and Dean Dyer. Gabe Perkins, number 54 on the left side. Austin Jandik. We got all types of Cougars playing linebacker. Right side. Dyer stretching out. And nice job making the tackle short of the first down, it looks like, by maybe a yard. And they're going to try to get this first down quickly here. Quarterback sneak. And I don't know. I think the defensive line and Dean Dyer in there prevented the first down. And this is going to be close, but they say it is a first down. So they ran up to the line of scrimmage quickly. And Coach Gonzalez doesn't believe they made the first down. And from here, it did not look like it. But they were quick to jump on that. And now they're going to measure. Okay? They made the signal. So it looks like they're going to measure. I wasn't sure how they could make that call so quickly. We'll see the stripes on the ball. Antonio Collins is there. Obviously, we can't see the football. You'll see their reaction. And John Gonzalez not happy with that. All right, so defense has to bring it here in the second half. Time for a comeback. 10-20 to play in the Heads Up Salon and Spa. Third quarter. So I don't know if they called a personal foul there on CT. They did. All right. Have to keep your heads. Tackle the ball carrier. Get some pressure on the quarterback. I formation. Ross is the quarterback. Handoff to left side. Smithwick. Pickup of 2 yards. Looking for Gabe Perkins to get physical out there, and he will, along with George Gano. Now at the nose guard, nose tackle position, Austin Jandik. Haven't seen Calvin Rodriguez. Hope that he's healthy. I don't know why he's not out there. Swanson wraps up, and Ross drags Swanson to the first down marker. All right, they're going up to the line of scrimmage quickly, trying to wear down the Cougars. First down. No issue on that one. 9:06 to play in the Heads Up Salon and Spa third quarter. Heads Up Salon and Spa. Pamper yourself, northeast section of the Southlands. Timeout. Flag on the play again. Dead ball foul. Personal foul again. On the Cougars. Things unraveling quickly here. 1st and 10, 9:06 to play in the third quarter. Have to clean it up. Ross is the quarterback. Handoff. What is that, 40 yards in penalties already? And another penalty. Can't do it, guys. Giving Chaparral just way too much. So a personal foul on Mellon. Just have to keep your head. So now we're down to the 8-yard line. And CT calls a timeout. And head coach Joe Johnson will discuss. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be tonight on the NFHSnetwork.com. We have viewers in Florida, in Ohio, in Texas, in Washington, watching Cherokee Trail football tonight. Thanks for watching CT Football. The third quarter is brought to you by Heads Up Salon and Spa, northeast section of the Southlands, not too far from Cherokee Trail High School. Pamper yourself, pamper your wife. Great gift ideas as we get closer to the holiday season. First and goal now from the 8-yard line. Chaparral knocking on the door. Peyton Ross is the quarterback. Jacob Stanton, number 56, is at fullback. He's the lead blocker. And Tristan Dietz to the 5-yard line. Well, it's just so unfortunate to start the second half with mental errors. And mistakes that definitely can be avoided. Try to clean that up. Here's Ross. Handoff right side, and what a hit by the Cougars. Great defense. Gabe Perkins is there. Great job. Abel Ambrose, the third, also there. We are seeing numerous players, a plethora of football players on the defensive line tonight. Ross, pitch out, left side, stiff arm, into the end zone for the touchdown. Smithwick, hard running. Cougars could not keep him out of the end zone. 27-0. The Chaparral Wolverines lead with 7:44 to play in the third quarter. It is 28-0 Chaparral in the conference opener for the Cherokee Trail Cougars. Thanks again to Heads Up Salon and Spa. Heads Up Salon and Spa, northeast corner of the Southlands. A special thanks also to Three Margaritas, Family Mexican Restaurant. Thank you to them. One of our great sponsors, just so many great companies and restaurants. Firehouse Subs. Another squib kick. Darius Swanson, good catch. Try to return this. And Swanson will not go down. Swanson says no. Octavian Heimer in there. $7:34 to go in the third quarter. CT Cougars football on the NFHS network. Malik Sparrow is back in there. Donovan Swift split out to the right. Sean Roberts right there, number 15. Darius Swanson with the handoff right side. And tackled at about the 29-yard line. Boy, just had a really difficult time getting going here on offense after those first three plays. And, you know, the confidence level obviously would have been boosted had they found the end zone after those two really impressive drives. They just could not score. So let's see what they can do here with 6:50 to play in the third quarter. Albaugh is at quarterback. Sparrow back to the original line of scrimmage. You're watching 5A football in Colorado. Conference action here at Echo Park Stadium in Parker, the home of the Chaparral Wolverines in the blue uniforms, white helmets. CT with the burgundy helmets. Blue pants, white jerseys. Albaugh pressured and tripped up at about the 32-yard line. $28-0. So a penalty goes against Chaparral. First down. Great news for CT. 5:58 to go in the third quarter. Also, special thanks to Golden Flame Hot Wings. You want great hot wings? Golden Flame Hot Wings. GFHwings.com. Check out Golden Wings. Golden Flame Hot Wings this weekend. Maybe tonight. We're going to have the games on at Golden Wing Hot Flames, hopefully in the near future. Thank you for their support of CT football. 5:58 to go in the third quarter. 28-0. I do not know what the delay was. I have no idea. I see the official on the far sideline jerking my chain. And it's a chain issue, as you can see here on the far sideline. A herky-jerky night, without question. Boy, we have seen a lot of linebackers play tonight. Drew Forbes was in there, number 99. Once again, Dakota Rodriguez, we already knew he was out for the season 2 weeks ago. One of the star linebackers for the CT Cougars. And then in last week's game, we didn't find out until after the game, Mark Anthony Thomas concussed again, and more than likely his football career is over. So Mark Anthony Thomas, just a great student athlete, excellent leader, and really impressive athlete and linebacker. He will not play football again. That's what it looks like right now, but boy, what a huge loss when you have Rodriguez and Thomas out at linebacker. And those are big shoes to fill. Not to mention Dylan James, who obviously is the playmaker on offense. And luckily he's a junior, but he's out for the season as well. So the offense trying to figure it out without starting quarterback Ethan Lesge. They're now on their fourth quarterback. 1, 2, 3. Injured, out. And Hayden Albaugh trying to get that first down, left side. We'll see where they mark it. I don't know if they're going to give it to him here. It's going to be close. And I believe they're going to measure. So with 5:46 to go in the Heads Up Salon and Spa third quarter, the CT Cougars trying to keep the drive alive. And we'll see what they say here on the measurement. And it looks like it's short by about maybe a half a foot. .546, Echo Park Stadium. Conference opener, Cherokee Trail football. Malik Sparrow is back in the offensive backfield. Donovan Swift split out to the right. Hayden Albaugh on fourth down. Pitch out to Sparrow. Can he get upfield and get the first down? He does. Good hard run for the first down by Malik Sparrow. And missed a lot of the first half action. Ran hard on that play. Swanson split out to the left. Swift to the right. Albaugh stretching out, trying to make the catch. Sean Roberts. Incomplete. Second down and 10 yards for the CT Cougars. .5:11 on the clock. Hayden Albaugh in the shotgun. And Roberts says it was him. And we have a new quarterback. Grant Cicerone is in. The transfer from Chaparral. He is officially the fifth quarterback on the roster and the fifth quarterback that CT has used in the past 2 weeks. He's a transfer, so he meets his old team here on the first game eligible, going up against his former team. Grant Cicerone at quarterback, and incomplete. And there's a flag. Hopefully that'll be interference on Chaparral. See how they call it. As far as I know, that was Cicerone's second pass, I believe. All right, first down, CT. Boy, a break. How about that with 5:01 to play in the third quarter? A heads up Salon and Spa third quarter. Cicerone to Donovan Swift. Drops it across the middle. Had room to run. Another young receiver. 4:57 to play in the third quarter. Cicerone, as you can see, a tall quarterback, throws the ball well. Couple receivers out to his left. Cicerone pressured and will take the sack. Jacob Stanton comes in and sacks his former teammate. Cicerone gets the play from Swanson. .422 to play in the third quarter. Cicerone. Complete. Donovan Swift catches the ball. Great concentration. Hit hard and back up. That is a big-time catch by Swift. Nice job by Swift making that catch after the drop. Takes a hit and back up. Great job by Donovan Swift, sophomore. Cicerone. He unloads. Complete. Matty Bartels. First down, CT. Matty running hard. Had the chance to meet his older brother who played on one of those great teams that CT fielded a few years back. Great to see him. Big guy. And if Matty grows into the size of his older brother, that'd be a great thing. Bartels plays like he's 220. Into the end zone, broken up. I believe there's a flag on the play. There is. And we'll see who they call it on. Interference. A hold call on Chaparral. Hey, that's nice. 3:18 to play in the third quarter. Stay after it. Keep on fighting. A lot of guys getting playing time. It does not come easy. And this is good for this team. Plenty of guys getting reps. Cicerone in the shotgun. Roberts in motion. Cicerone up top to the end zone, and Swanson, the intended receiver, underthrown. 3:14 to play in the third quarter. Cherokee Trail trying to find the end zone for the first time on the night. Third quarter brought to you by Heads Up Salon and Spa, one of our great sponsors, including Golden Flame Hot Wings. Cicerone. Hands off. Sparrow running hard, leaning, fumble. And I don't think his knee was down. We'll see what they say here. I didn't hear the whistle. Sparrow fumbles it away, and that drive is history. And this is kind of how the night has gone, with 3:07 to play in the third quarter. And I'm not sure if Sparrow, I'm not sure if he's playing hurt, because that is just not like him. I don't know what happened on that play, but he got distracted holding on to the ball. And a lot of times that can signal an injury. But we'll see. No matter the case, CT back on defense. And wow, that is just so unfortunate. A fumble inside the 5-yard line, trying to come back 28-0. 2nd and 9. Bryce Morris in at linebacker now. number 23. He's been working hard in the offseason. Good young man at that linebacker spot. The pitch out right side, cutting back. Dean Dyer there to make the tackle. And they'll measure this one, I believe. Boy, just injury-plagued season so far. Halfway through the regular season, 7 guys who CT counts on out, injured, and at least 4 of them not coming back this season. So a lot of young players and inexperienced players getting the call. And that's not easy in Class 5A football in Colorado. 1:32 to play in the third quarter. First down. Officials want to talk about something here. You're watching CT Football, false start on Chaparral. CT Football Live on the NFHSnetwork.com. Blake Olson in the press box, along with Jeff Olson, producing tonight's game once again. Hey, don't forget, drop by Golden Flame Hot Wings in Aurora. Those are the best wings I've had. Golden Flame Hot Wings. Big time supporters of CT football, Cougars football. And making all of this possible are great sponsors, including Heads Up Salon and Spa, The Rock Restaurant, On Point Urgent Care, 3 Margaritas Family Restaurant, Firehouse Subs, Dion's Italian Restaurant. 1:04 to play in the third quarter. Moving extremely slowly. Chaparral trying to run time off the clock here. CT came into this game knowing that it would timeout, knowing that it would be really tough against a good football team. Rob Dobbs, head coach for Chaparral. I mean, you just have so many JV players moving up. Got a freshman moving up. You have to remember, they have gone basically 6 months knowing that guys like Dakota Rodriguez and Mark Anthony Thomas and Dylan James would be their horses. Heads Up Salon and Spa, the sponsor of this third quarter, northeast section of the Southlands. 1st and 10. Ross getting out of this. They need to tackle him. Coming back to the east, cuts back. Swanson, good job. Wrapping him up. That is not easy to do. It looks like it may be short of the first down. And it is. And that is going to end the third quarter. Brought to you by Heads Up Salon and Spa. $28-0. The CT Cougars, not a lot to cheer about tonight in the conference opener. Trailing Chaparral. The fourth quarter of football brought to you by all of our sponsors. Three Margaritas Family Mexican Restaurant. Drop by after the game. Anytime at Three Margaritas Family Mexican Restaurant. So we start the final quarter of play here at Echo Park Stadium in Parker with the visiting team, the CT Cougars, trailing by 4 touchdowns. Second down now, and 1. Here's the handoff, left side. Hit hard, but that's a first down run. Collins was there. Sconiers was there. Mellon. I believe Sconiers delivered that hit. He is a physical football player at one of the corners. Handoff right side. Chaparral's going to try to wear down CT this quarter. You can count on that. So these guys got to step up, play big. Number 91, Kobe Thompson. Brother was a star at CT. And Kobe trying to become the same. Here's the handoff left side. Another big hit. Sconiers. But I believe it's a first down. Short of the first down. Good hit by Sconiers. $10:58 left in the game. This quarter of CT football brought to you by Three Margaritas Family Mexican Restaurant. And they're going to measure again. First down. Handoff right side, and the Cougars there. Austin Jandik. Forbes gets up. He was in on the play. Gabe Perkins there along with Dean Dyer. Nate Mellon, number 45, the linebacker. Collins, Antonio Collins. Octavian Heimer, number 8. The long, lanky defensive end on this play. Linebacker walking up. Almost intercepted. Bobbled and then a chance for an interception. And one thing Heimer needs to do coming in there, he is so tall. tallest guy on this football team. Get your hands up. Get that paw up and block the pass. And I'm sure Heimer will have success doing that. He is a tall individual. About 6'6". Number 8. Got to turn it in. Here comes Swanson. And knocked out of bounds by Mellon. Nice job by the defense. So 10:03 to play in the game. Fourth quarter brought to you by Three Margaritas Mexican Restaurant. Right across the street from Cherokee Trail High School. Sean Roberts back to return this punt with 10:03 to play. Let's see if Sean can get a return out of this. And he won't. So CT will start this drive at about the 18-yard line from Echo Park Stadium in Parker. Cherokee Trail Football live on the NFHSnetwork.com, brought to you by Three Margaritas Family Restaurant. Thank you for supporting CT football. Thank you also to Golden Flame Hot Wings for your support. Handoff, left side. Cicerone is the quarterback. And getting up slowly is Malik Sparrow. Grant Cicerone at quarterback. Sparrow back in there, running back. Trying to break a play here. They need something. Get them going with 9:04 to play in the game. And whistle. False start. Well, that really hurt CT early in this game. Had a little tempo, and then it was stalled. Cicerone fires incomplete. .8:58 left in this game. A beautiful night. Unfortunately, not an enjoyable night at all for the CT Cougars. 2-3 on the year coming into this conference opener. 3 receivers out to the right. Cicerone. Swanson split out to the left. Cicerone steps up. Dumps it off, complete to the 20-yard line. And Sean Roberts says, let's keep on moving. Unfortunately, they're going to have to punt it away. 4th and 8. Fourth down for the Cougars. Could not do anything on offense again with 8:13 to go in the game. Roberts gets one off, and a really good punt all the way down to the 30-yard line of Chaparral with 7:46 to play in the game. In the Three Margaritas Family Mexican Restaurant, fourth quarter. Well, they're doing their best. A lot of guys asked to do some big things tonight on defense and on offense as well. A lot of young players, as we've talked about, and some green players at the varsity level. Forbes in there again, number 99. Here's a handoff, bouncing it outside to the right. You got to wrap up and tackle. Swanson does that. And a big gain for the Wolverines to the 45-yard line. Vanderwart with the carry. .721 on the scoreboard. Letting time tick off the clock. Handoff left side. Swanson. Great tackle by Darius Swanson. He came to play tonight. Smithwick with the run to the left side, and Swanson comes up to make the play. Handoff right side. Host of Cougars there to make the tackle. Collins. Gabe Perkins. Dean Dyer in there, along with Forbes. And Breeze, the third. False start by Chaparral. 5:54 to go in this game. Nice job by the defense on that play. Collins. Swanson coming up. Jandik in there. Along with Morris. Morris doing a nice job at linebacker. Number 23. I know this much, he loves the game. And he'll hit you. So a lot of JV players getting their opportunity tonight. Not the way the coaching staff would have liked, but if there is a silver lining, these guys are getting experience at the varsity level and going through a lot of adversity created by injuries. 4:40 now to play in the game. The fourth quarter brought to you by Three Margaritas Family Mexican Restaurant. Chaparral forced the punt, and we have a return. Sean Roberts trying to get away. Comes off limping at about the 21-yard line. You're watching Cherokee Trail Cougars football live on the NFHS Network. CT football live on NFHS, and also you can see replays, highlights, and coverage on my YouTube channel. Go to Blake Olson, BlakeOlson. Cicerone, tipped up, incomplete. Well, you could see it. I mean, the rhythm isn't there. A lot of these guys haven't played together, especially on a varsity field, in a varsity game. And it shows tonight. You can see that. Down by 4 touchdowns. The 2-3 CT Cougars trying to get on the scoreboard. Cicero, handoff. Sparrow, left side, spins, running hard. And the push forward. He's going to get the first down. The whistles blow, and then the ball pops out. But a good push by Sparrow, who started the game tonight running extremely hard. And they're going to call holding on CT. Man, right when something goes well, here come the flags. Cicerone with 3 split out to the right. Screen pass. Malik Sparrow to the 20. 25, running hard. .351 to play in the game. .351. Cicerone will be sacked on that play. Pressure comes, and boy, things just getting worse. For your CT Cougars. Three receivers out to the right. Cicerone. Here come the Wolverines and sack him again. 2:55 to play in the game. And That'll give Chaparral the ball again. And CT will try to keep him out of the end zone. 28-0. As the coaches pack it up in the booth next to us. Well, it's been tough. I mean, the injuries, they don't want to make any excuses. There's no question about that. Every one of these players believes they should play varsity football, and you know what? They did tonight, almost all of them. And they're fighting hard. It's just they've lost a lot of their experienced players. And that's difficult to flip the switch and expect some of these JV guys to come out there and perform at a varsity level just like that. So they're growing up. A lot of these guys, you see them just growing up before your eyes. When you think about Julian Williams. Hayden Albaugh had a tough night. Made some nice throws, though, early on. Grant Cicerone gets an opportunity to play against his former team. A linebacker is extremely inexperienced at this level. Bryce Morris coming up to make the tackle. We appreciate you watching CT Football Live on the NFHS Network. Thank you to all of our sponsors for supporting Cherokee Trail Football. We really do appreciate it. These players and coaches appreciate your support. The great booster club, Justin Kane, Steve Carpenter, athletic director, thank you to him. Touchdown, Chaparral. Dylan Smithwick into the end zone again. .151 to play in the game. 34-0. Chaparral set for the extra point. And it's good. Chaparral shutting out Cherokee Trail in the conference opener, 35-0. The Knox family. Oh, the Lynches are here too. Bunch of CT fans. One Lynch and Knox's. And good to see them. Thanks for watching CT Football, Cherokee Trail Football on the NFHSnetwork.com. The Knoxes are going to go home and watch the replay. And Leftwich as well. Thank you, Mr. Leftwich. 1:51 to play in the game. They have a lot of people watching CT football. It's going to get better. These are the days that you just don't want to go through. An injury-plagued team in the highly competitive conference in Class 5A football here in this state. See some guys who've just done a great job tonight trying to fight through it. Keep your head up. Keep on fighting. Leslie Richardson III is now the 6th quarterback that we've used in 2 weeks. The freshman. And he is at quarterback now, taking some snaps with 1:35 to play in the game. So really out of numbers and jerseys. Richardson wearing the number 98. But he is a promising athlete for CT. A freshman under center right now. And the pitch out left side. And Huff running hard again. He has done that tonight. Good to see Caleb Huff running hard and getting the PT. Having some fun. Well, a lot of guys didn't have fun tonight, but 1:02 to play in the game. And just have to get better. Keep working through it. Leslie Richardson III in the shotgun. And that's a pretty ball. Out in the flat to Donovan Swift. Complete, first down. 57.6 to play in the game. 35-0. Clock ticking down.